Miss Isaacson lives around here. I didn't know. She wouldn't have to be present tonight, I suppose. Miss May Isaacson. And she's from Finland. Then another outstanding thing that brought to my memories was a little waitress in a restaurant that I eat somewhere near it. They call the Antlers Hotel. I believe that's right now. And the little lady I was praying with her. She's a nice little lady, but she wasn't a Christian. I'd invite her to the meeting, and she had lost a baby, and I believe that her husband, they were separated, and we was praying that she would make up with her husband, or they would make up together. So I just wonder if that little lady could be present. See that? And then another event taking place was a little baby that was brought from somewhere about a day's drive, and it had died. It was laying in the mother's arms and was brought back to life. Was that person present here? And it comes, I believe, from the state up in this way around, it's above here. And the little mother had drove all night long, and the father, and the little mother sitting there sadly holding her little dead form baby. And I thought such faith, if I was the biggest hypocrite in the world, God would have honored that mother's faith, holding the little baby in the hands like that, praying. She got warm, it began moving. Opened his little eyes, I handed it back to the mother. So they was from somewhere. I do not think they were Pentecostal, though. They were just, I believe it was just some church. Or even there was Christians, and I never asked them. I was just so elated about the little baby being brought to life again. Since then, Brother Boone, much waters went down the river. But we're still serving the same God who remains the same yesterday, today, and forever. Just looking around, seeing Brother Leroy Cox sitting here. It's the first time I've seen him for a long time. Paul, that's right. Leroy was your father, that's right.
He's in Russia tonight, so pray for him.
Oh, my. Russia. Well, that's, I know this gallant soldier there, he's there on the business of the King.
Right.
So I'm certainly happy to be here and to hear this young minister saying he was inspired by the ministry that we had while we were here. Such a great thrill that is. And I'm trusting now that knowing people are standing and we won't keep too long. We remember those great healing services. And then I understand that there's a brother here in the neighborhood somewhere holding a healing campaign. A brother Leroy Jenkins, I believe that's from. So I'm very thankful and trusting that the Lord is blessing him and giving him a great, great service. And felt really honored tonight to come into a church like this. I always feel better in a church than I do in those auditoriums. There's nothing against the auditorium, but you know, it may be a superstition, or it seems to me like a truth. See, you go into those auditoriums where there's fights, wrestles, burlesque, everything else going on. Evil spirit seems to hang around them places. Now, that may seem a superstition, but on those evil grounds, maybe just me thinking that way. But anyhow, I'm glad to be here tonight. And now, we won't not keep you too long, because it's a standing audience. And we are going tomorrow night at some other place here. I don't even know where it's at. It's near here. Where?
Orange Show Auditorium.